Good morning, everyone. Today I want to talk about something that has carried countless people through some of the darkest moments of their lives. The titles of today's message is Faith Through the Hard Times. If you've lived long enough, you know that life is not always easy. There are seasons of joy, there are seasons of celebration, there are seasons when everything seems to be going well. But there are also seasons of struggle, seasons of uncertainty, seasons of sickness, seasons of loss, seasons when we don't know what tomorrow will bring. And it's during those difficult seasons that faith becomes most important. Because faith is not just for the good times, faith is for the hard times. Faith is for the storms. Faith is for the valleys. Faith is for the moments when we don't have all the answers. Everyone faces hard times. One thing life teaches us is that nobody is exempt from hardship. No amount of money can prevent every struggle. No amount of success can eliminate every problem. No amount of planning can stop every disappointment. At some point, everyone faces challenges. Many seniors understand this better than anyone. You have lived through difficult seasons. You have experienced loss. You have faced health challenges. You have endured disappointments. You have survived things that once seemed impossible. And through it all, your faith helped carry you forward. Faith is not the absence of problems. Sometimes people misunderstand faith. They think faith means problems will never come. But faith does not guarantee a life without challenges. Faith gives us strength while facing challenges. Faith does not remove every storm. Faith helps us survive the storm. Faith reminds us that difficult moments are temporary. Faith reminds us that we are not alone. Faith reminds us that there is hope even when circumstances seem difficult. Faith during health challenges. Many seniors are dealing with health concerns. Some are managing diabetes. Some are facing heart disease. Some are recovering from cancer. Some are dealing with arthritis, chronic pain, or mobility issues. Health challenges can test our patience. They can test our emotions. They can even test our faith. But faith helps us keep moving forward. Faith reminds us to focus on what we can do rather than what we cannot do. Faith encourages us to take care of ourselves while trusting that better days are still possible. Faith through anxiety. Anxiety often focuses on what might happen. It creates fear about the future. It fills the mind with questions. What if things get worse? What if I can't handle it? What if something goes wrong? Faith responds differently. Faith says, I may not know what tomorrow holds, but I will face it when it comes. Faith says, I have survived difficult days before. Faith says, I am stronger than I think. Faith allows us to live today instead of constantly worrying about tomorrow. Faith through depression. Depression can make people feel isolated. It can make life seem darker than it really is. It can make hope feel distant. But faith reminds us that darkness does not last forever. Every night is eventually followed by morning. Every storm eventually passes. Every difficult season eventually changes. Faith helps us hold on to hope even when our feelings tell us otherwise. And sometimes hope is exactly what we need to keep going. Faith and diabetes. Living with diabetes can be frustrating. There are daily responsibilities, healthy choices, doctor appointments, medication schedules, monitoring blood sugar. Some days may feel discouraging, but faith reminds us to focus on progress rather than perfection. Faith reminds us to keep showing up, to keep making healthy choices, to keep moving forward one day at a time. You don't have to manage the rest of your life today. You only need to manage today. Faith helps us keep going. One of the greatest gifts faith provides is perseverance. Faith helps us keep going when we feel tired. Faith helps us keep going when we feel discouraged. Faith helps us keep going when we don't understand what is happening. Some of the strongest people in the world are not those who never struggle. They're those who continue moving forward despite their struggles. That is what faith does. It helps us keep going. Looking back at what you've already survived. Sometimes the best way to strengthen your faith is to look backward. Think about your life. Think about challenges you thought you would never overcome. Think about difficult seasons you thought would never end. Think about hardships you survived. And yet here you are, still standing, still breathing, still moving forward. That is evidence that you have already been carried through difficult times before. And if you made it through those challenges, you can make it through the challenges you face today. Faith and gratitude. Faith and gratitude often go hand in hand. Even during difficult seasons, there is usually something to be thankful for. A supportive friend, a caring family member, a doctor's help, a beautiful sunrise, a peaceful moment, a kind word. Gratitude helps us see blessings that hardship often tries to hide. And when we notice our blessings, our faith often grows stronger. Faith does not mean giving up. Faith is not passive. Faith does not mean sitting still and doing nothing. Faith means continuing to move forward. Faith means taking care of your health. Faith means attending appointments. Faith means exercising when you can. Faith means making healthy choices. Faith means doing your part while trusting that you are not facing life's challenges alone. Your story can encourage others. One reason your faith matters is because others are watching. Your children are watching. Your grandchildren are watching. Your friends are watching. When people see you continue to trust, continue to hope, and continue to move forward despite difficulties, you become an example. Your story becomes encouragement. Your perseverance becomes inspiration. Your faith becomes a light for others. Hard times do not last forever. One lesson life teaches us is that seasons change, storms pass, pain heals, circumstances improve, new opportunities appear. Hard times may last longer than when we would like, but they do not last forever. Faith helps us remember that. Faith reminds us that better days can still come. As I close today, I want you to understand this simple truth. Hard times are part of life. Challenges will come. Disappointments will happen. Health concerns may arise. There will be moments when life feels difficult, but you do not have to face those moments without hope. You do not have to face them without strength. You do not have to face them without faith. Hold on to your faith during the hard times. Let it guide you. Let it strengthen you. Let it encourage you. And remember, the faith that carried you through yesterday's struggles can carry you through today's challenges and tomorrow's uncertainties. Keep believing, keep trusting, keep hoping, and keep moving forward. Because hard times may come, but with faith, they do not have the final word. Thank you, and may God bless each and every one of you. Every move matters. Have a great day, everyone.